Why would Ashton Jeanty to the Raiders be a mistake for Las Vegas?
I can start here quickly. I don't necessarily think it's a mistake. However, the Raiders are going to need more than Ashton Jeanty, and I think they taking him at 6 is a super high draft capital pick. I'm not in love with that, and I don't think that they'll naturally win more games out the jump with Ashton Jeanty. If they were positioned a little bit better, however, their draft pick wouldn't allow them to take him, I would say yes. I just don't know if they're at the spot right now for that luxury.
Right. Exactly. It's a luxury. And here's why, and I didn't know how to answer because I don't want to call it a mistake because I think Genty's a guaranteed, top level running back. And the Raiders would probably benefit from having Jeanty. Jerseys, points, interest, et cetera, et cetera. But it's a luxury thing that the team building comes in windows, and I don't know if a first-round running back is what they need to do right now to build this team in this window with Geno and Pete Carroll. I mean, really. I mean, Pete Carroll's not going to be out there till he's 100. So I think they're going to be very meticulous in how they build this team, and I think they're going to build it in the trenches.
I mean, not to mention... Go ahead, Coach.
No, you're good, Fogel. I was just tallying off what you said. I don't think they don't have a running back right now. What is it, Alexander Madison and Zamir White? I mean, they just realistically they don't have one. They need one so bad, but there's so many other glaring issues that they need to address. That the capital pick, is it the best choice to go Jeanty? Maybe not, but again, we're talking a generational player.
Ooh,
he reminds me of Saquon. To be honest, I thought Bijan was overrated as a prospect. I like Bijan. It's not against him. I don't think Bijan was a Saquon. I think Ashton Jeanty is the best running back prospect since Saquon. No doubt in my mind. So I think about the parallels with that. The Giants would have been stupid to take a worse player than Saquon. But this team building and windows stuff is so relevant. Like the Giants taking Saquon prevented them from taking another player there, which prevented them from taking another player the next year, so on and so forth, until next thing you know, you just wasted Saquon Barkley. And Ashton Jeanty is like Saquon. Was Saquon good? Yes. Did he win people fantasy championships? Yes, because he was putting up stats. Was Saquon Barkley seen as a top running back in the NFL? Yes. So all that being said, he was good in New York, but the Giants weren't good. So I think Ashton Jeanty, and I think teams are going to be remembering that maybe, especially after what Saquon just did in Philly. So the Bears might be the best because we think they have a decent foundation. I don't know, man. The Ashton Jeanty thing is tough.
Another thing that we're kind of missing here in general is, I guess I would call it a mistake, Grant, because of the draft capital pick. And what do we know about this class right now? This class is loaded at running back.
Running backs, yeah.
Very deep. I think if this was another year, Grant, excuse me, while there's maybe not a lot of guys in the back end you can take, they're going to have their opportunity to get a starting running back on day 2 the entire time. They're all going to be there. Maybe a couple names are gone by then, but you have your opportunity at a starter. So I don't know why you use your 6th overall pick on a position that typically doesn't last long in the NFL, and that's just the sad reality of that running back group. So hopefully the Raiders make the right decision if it is Jeanty. I'm sure there'll be fireworks either way. It's just I think you could probably go a different direction and recoup in the 2nd round whoever you think your starter could be.
Where's the highest that Jeanty could get drafted? Team and pick.
Probably the Raiders 6, yeah.
Yeah, it's 6.
You don't think there's any world the Giants take him at 3?
No.
0.
No.
They just lost Saquon. They're not going to run this thing again.
What about the Patriots at 4?
Nope.
Ramondre's already signed.
And do you think there's any...
The Browns won't do it. It's too high.
...scent at all that the Jaguars take Ashton Jeanty?
No, 0.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Ashton Jeanty is a top 5 player in this draft?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what's so interesting to me with Jeanty, man.